Hello everybody, welcome to Speedwell Travel. My name is Eve and today I am taking Scotrail's Inter7City service, which is a high-speed service from Perth to Glasgow Queen Street. I have been on this train just once before, and that was on the way up to Inverness a few days ago, and I was quite looking forward to getting back on board. Now, the Inter7City train, I think it once belonged to GWR, and Scotrail is getting rid of these trains, I think, next summer. So these are wonderful trains and super comfy. So if you have a chance, get on board now before they disappear for good. I shall lament their passing. Now, I'm in first class as we are heading back down to Glasgow. And these seats in here are absolutely fabulous. Huge leather, comfortable seats with fantastic legroom, lots of space, wonderful tartan carpet on the floor. It does have power points, it does have charging sockets. The seats are also reclinable, but they do have this rather big fixed table which can be a little bit awkward to negotiate unless you're lovely and stretchy and springy. So there's luggage racks up above your head, space in between the seats for additional luggage, and luggage racks at the end of the corridor. Also at the end of that particular corridor there is water and biscuits to help yourself to. They don't have a catering service as such on board other than for tea and coffee, and that is really about it. Now here we are departing Perth, bang on time. Perth is a beautiful station. Perth is also a beautiful city, and it's worth definitely taking time to go and visit it if you are in the area. Now, I did film this in January, and unfortunately the scenery was like this all the way. As I said, it's a bit dreich, as we say out there in Scotland. It wasn't particularly cold, but it was just damp and miserable. And luckily I didn't have to be out in it, and I was in a lovely, safe, warm, comfortable train. And just passing, we're heading into Stirling shortly. And I just love this little view of passing a level crossing. We don't get to see too many of these in Scotland. And now we're on the approach to Stirling. That's the travel lodge you can see in the top right. And I have left a video of that actual travel lodge, and you can look it up on my channel. And here we are, finally just arriving here in Stirling. Again, Stirling is a very small city, but a very important one historically. It also has a castle, which is absolutely gorgeous to go and have a visit. It's very, very popular with tourists. It's very accessible, so don't hesitate to go and visit Stirling if you have time. And that's us just departing Stirling. Doesn't take very long with these stops. The service isn't nearly as busy as it should be, but on commuter days, this was a weekend, I would imagine it would be far busier than the weekends are. And now we're just passing subsidiary stations en route to Glasgow Queen Street. So all in all, this was a very, very pleasant, just over an hour length of journey. I did get tea and biscuits from the cabin host, and although it wasn't very much, it was absolutely fine for this length of journey. I really look forward to doing it again, and I don't know if I'll be able to ride the Inter7City again, but hopefully I will get one more chance before Scotrail takes them off service. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. It really does help it grow, and I'd be very, very grateful. Bye for now.